Okay, these videos will probably feel like continuous rant about how fucked up this reality is. But there are so many components to talk about, and of course I'm gonna be talking about the whole thing, how fucked up it is. But I'm gonna also deep dive, in this beautiful corporate language, into more of the details or of what specifically is fucked up and how it all stacks up on on top of each other. And one of those aspects is our social life. You know, our social life is just so it doesn't exist, right? I mean, the experience of going out and talking with people in a normal manner and discuss normal things and be normal, not a character from Idiocracy from 2500, but I mean, we are progressively moving in that direction. So socially, there is nothing, and it started all with. I always look back and I think it all started with OnlyFans and with this whatever the fucking wave of the feminism movement it was, probably like 6, 7, 8, 5 Me Too, my ass movement. Yeah, Me Too. Yeah, Me Too was the first. It was the psyop, and then it progressively went worse and worse. And I think that was the first thing, and now we all see probably how much that tried to was just a psyop to divide us into groups, to see differences in each of us, including sexes. The sex is a group. Your your color of skin is a group. Your sexuality is a group. Your everything. I mean, most of these very, I would say, not very important things in real life. I mean, of course, it's important that you're a man and woman, but it's important that you are just man and women. You're not like multiple sexes, and you're not all kinds of asexual or XY sexual thing. And then feminism went with it. They were one of the loudest to helped to move with that movement as well. So it all kind of like come together, and sexual liberation coming back to OnlyFans. And that was the worst because women got out of control, right? I mean, let's be honest. We are mostly men here. Women got out of control. We always did what we are supposed to do, which is like kind of endure it and wait out, but the division is too much, and also the expectation laid out on men are they skyrocketed. They went through normal. When I was in my teens, girls always like shiny things and security and all that stuff. That's very normal. But they still were somewhat realistic about things, girls in my age when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But this changed rapidly in last 13 years, 15 years. Yeah, 10 is like the lowest number I can think of. And it went berserk, and the expectations are so high, unrealistic, especially when we are competing in the same places for same wages. Sometimes we are being put in a disadvantage because there are quotas on certain, or internal quotas on invisible practically, to hire certain sexes, certain yeah, it's very dystopian again. It's not meritocracy that we are living in. It's this craziness, you know. And I think that's what makes our social life so fucked up right now. We are so divided, and women know this. I see it the whole internet now. Yeah, women notice that men walk away. That's one aspect of it. And I know I'm going through a lot, but this is it's kind of connected in my opinion. All these things are kind of connected, and feminism and this social justice thing is good until a certain point, and that point has been crossed long time ago, and it created division. It created really hard division, and the sexual liberation, and also this thing like slay queen, and all this like I am the best. We all, very very difficult to live in a society of people that have no self reflection. And they just walk through their lives a little bit weird, a little bit, you know, like that. And a lot of, not all, but a lot of what one can see socially, because I think a lot of us live our social lives online, is not good. It's not good. It's not good from the point of view of a man. So, and then again, it's the question: what are we going to do about it? We have to something change. Something has to change, and it's always going to change. You know, this is the world, right? And history tells us things change, culture change, broad culture change can happen in this century, because, and very fast. It can be very swift because of the internet. So I'm hopeful. I'm always going to be hopeful for the future. But right now it's so difficult. We are not having babies. We are not having families. Everything 35 down is just, it's a no man's land, really, I think. And social life, and with that also comes the partner life, this kind of life is dying. It's a dying practice right now, and in the modern world, modern societies, and it's gonna be one of the things, or it's one of the things that's making this reality so crazy, so unbelievable, so weird for many of us, because it's like a fever dream that you can't wake up from, and it's getting, right now it's like still on that slope down, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. So hopefully this will change. There is some signs that it's going to change. It's some changes happening in the minds of people, but that thing is going to take a little while, and it's going to probably need a lot more suffering, and victims of that previous culture that was very toxic, until it really settles. But hopefully it changes. But right now, our social lives, yeah, on the internet, boy. I mean, we are on Discord playing video games. If you want to join, we are here. It's fun, but it's not like real life. But real life really sucks right now. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah, stay home. Stay in your crib. Stay in your cellar. They call you incel, but like, what is it that you can really do? Nothing. Really nothing. You choose peace, because outside is just insane. Everybody, yeah. People are, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. People are after each other. People are after each other's money. People are after each other's prestige. People are just hunting each other down for, yeah. They don't see the people, and we stop to see the people. We just see the the things around that are not real, but our souls are real. our spirits are real. And I think they are not enjoying this. I mean, they do, of course they do. We have these things inside of us. We all want to enjoy and be that, but it it shouldn't be this way. We should all help each other and enjoy with each other and try to lift each other up. I think that should be the message for everybody, to everybody. And then the world would be a much better place. See you around.